Hey and welcome back to my channel. So this is just a quick Christmassy design I've done. So I'm using Nebula from Incandescent Shine, which is like a dark blue acrylic powder with a fine gold glitter in it. So I'm basically just going to do a full now of that. So this in itself is an absolute stunning acrylic to use. It's such a lovely blue and there's so much glitter in it that you get such a nice coverage of the glitter. It's really nice and even. It never comes out patchy. It's really easy to work with. I'm working with it quite wet here as I want it to be a thin layer for the next step basically. So I'm just getting a nice thin coverage over that nail tip. So as you can see, just in the middle of the nail, I worked a little too wet, so the coverage isn't great. So I just come in again here with just another bead just to even that out. And then this, like I said, this glitter acrylic is absolutely fab on its own, but I wanted the next step to really pop. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cap this in, instead of capping it in clear acrylic, I'm going to cap it in All Natural from CJP, which is like a natural colour. It's not clear, like it's not a transparent clear. It's more like it just has a slight, it's so hard to explain, it just has like a slight frosted look about it, because I wanted the navy blue and the gold, but I didn't want it to be that crisp clear because I wanted the next step to stand out. So I'm just coming in and capping it with that All Natural core powder. So as you can see there, when you're putting it on, it just isn't as clear as a normal clear acrylic, so it just gives it that slight frosted illusion, but not over the top. You can still see the glitter through it, which was just what I wanted. So I'm just capping that now, making sure that it's all nice and smooth. Then what I would do is I will leave it to set and then file, buff and wipe over it with some acetone to remove all the dust. So that's exactly what I've done there. So then you can see I'm just coming in now with my top coat, and usually when you would top coat over this Nebula, it has such a beautiful shine that All Natural has just created that frosted look over it, which I keep seeing all the time at the moment, so it's kind of like the in thing. And then I'm just coming in with some white gel and I'm just painting on a snowflake. So I'm just using, this is just a cheap striping brush. I really need to find some good nail art brushes, but this was just a cheap one I picked up, and you know, it does the job. It's not as thin as what I would like it to be, but for this it was fine. So I'm just coming in and just doing the lines of the snowflake, so I'll just let you watch this bit. So I'm then just going to add on the smaller lines for the snowflake. I'm not worrying too much about whether they're perfect or not, as I will be sugaring glitter over the top. So, you know, I'm not worrying about getting sharp, crisp lines. So you could leave it like that if you wanted to. You can do the lines in any pattern or design that you like. So then I'm just coming in and adding, trying to get it all so it's all very similar and symmetrical, but like I said, I'm not worrying too much about it being perfect, as I will be sugaring glitter over the top. So this is great if you are a beginner at nail art, because you know that glitter is going to hide any imperfections. So once you're happy with that, before curing in the lamp, you need to get either some glitter that's suitable for sugaring, or just like this, some really fine glitter. This is a really fine holographic silver, and I've just placed a scoopful over it with my cuticle pusher, tapped off some of the excess. I'm not worried too much about getting it all off. Obviously do not brush it or anything like that yet, as you haven't cured the gel. So then I've cured it in my lamp for 2 minutes, just to make sure that the light has been able to penetrate through that glitter and to make sure that all the gel is fully cured. And then I'm just coming in with a soft dusty brush and brushing away all that excess glitter, and then that's what you're left with. I think it's a really easy way to do a nice Christmassy winter nail. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I have another couple like this coming up, so keep an eye out. If you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel,